ADHD and risk-taking. Hi, my name's Catherine and I'm a therapist with Mindful Healing. ADHD has a lot of different components behaviorally that come into play. One that is maybe not as discussed as often but is very prevalent is impulsivity. People with ADHD lack a few systems in their brain that are meant to help them kind of check themselves along the way in making decisions and then in carrying out those decisions. In teenagers in particular, this can result in pretty intense impulsivity. This is because teenagers don't have any of the backup systems that are supposed to help us in the event that those initial systems fail. All of those exist in our prefrontal cortex, which are completely undeveloped, honestly, in teens. They don't finish developing until we're almost 25. So in teenagers with ADHD, we can see decision making that can be very risky. We can see them making choices that we as adults would identify as very dangerous. But a lot of the times our teens have not made that assessment yet. That assessment is late coming because the systems in our brain are not focusing on those things. They're focusing on other things. In ADHD in particular, we see a lot of dopamine-seeking behavior. Dopamine helps us regulate our brains, our behaviors, our moods, and all other kinds of things, including attention. It's also something that we don't have a lot of when we have ADHD. So sometimes teens find things that give them a boost of dopamine, and that boost of dopamine is very, very tempting. Our brain wants it really, really bad because it knows it's going to help us with our mood, our regulation, all kinds of other things. The problem is that sometimes that boost of dopamine is packaged up in a risky behavior. It can be things like sneaking out, engaging in drugs and alcohol. Any kinds of other sneaky and secretive behavior can cause a little dopamine hit. That means that our teen is not only less likely to recognize that they're engaging in risky behavior, but they're also more likely to desire that behavior because their brains are telling them, hey, that's going to give us that thing that we crave so badly. When it comes to ADHD and risk-taking, there are strategies and tools we can use to manage it. If you have questions about how to help your teen manage their ADHD or about risk-taking in teens, please feel free to reach out to Mindful Healing.